They must please come and fetch their people and take them home, because we had enough of illegal, undocumented foreign nationals.
South Africa's unemployment has gone up to 33.6%. The Q2 2026 quarterly labor force survey showed numbers had gone up from 32.7% in the first quarter. That's 8.5 million people now out of work, an increase of 345,000 in just 3 months.
The recent statistics coming out that in Q2 people lost their jobs, Q2, which is obviously between April and June.
Here is what we know. Jacinta Ngobese Zuma, the founder of South Africa's March and March movement, has spoken on her social media page to address the report. Her movement continues to link South Africa's economic struggles to foreign nationals in the country, despite immigrants leaving the country amid increasing xenophobic attacks.
They say that the number has generally increased of people who have lost their jobs in general. But there's a positive in that. Unfortunately, it's not positive for people to be unemployed, but the positive is this. When they talk about an unemployment rate, they don't necessarily mean people losing their jobs. An unemployment rate could also mean that there are new people in the market now looking for jobs that were not there before. So if there was 100,000 people who are not there now suddenly looking for jobs, it'll increase the number of unemployed people, because obviously there's 100,000 new people now looking for jobs.
Youth unemployment among 15 to 34-year-olds has climbed to 47.4%, up 1.5 points. That's 5 million young South Africans now unemployed. The data was released by...
So guys, let's listen to this video. Telling them that this nonsense that they are doing, the other countries in Africa are watching, and they're not going to tolerate such a nonsense. Watch this video. I've been telling them that you don't know what you are calling for. You don't know what you're calling for. I'm coming back. Just watch the video. Watch this video that actually the news in South Africa, the government of South Africa, this is what now is happening.
We've been told that many African countries now have reservations in terms of what's happening in South Africa, and that decision taken by Ghana to summon our diplomat to come and explain, it's likely going to spread if they don't deal with this issue. We saw another largest economy, the second largest economy on the continent, that is Nigeria, doing the same last week, calling in the acting high commissioner to come and explain. And therefore, if bigger countries on the continent are doing this, it's going to be a trend with other countries as well. And therefore, it will affect not only the political relations, but also the trade relations. You know, South Africa is facing a huge challenge of ensuring that the economic growth, the rate in which the economy is growing, it's much better, because if we don't improve the economic growth rate, we are continuously going to have this economic pressure, and therefore you won't see job creation, you won't see the opportunities being presented to South Africans, particularly the young people, because remember, we now have a problem with America with the tariffs. While we were thinking of extending and expanding trade relations with the Middle East companies, now you have a problem with the war in the Middle East. And therefore now we are left with very few options, that is Asia and Europe. Of course, Africa would be the best, because this is where we are. And we know that South Africa's trade relations with African countries is always skewed in favor of South Africa. In other words, we really export lots and lots of products to different African countries, which does help in terms of manufacturing. So if you don't address this tension, it's likely going to kind of make the situation worse in terms of the economic challenges, which is the main cause of the current tension in the country, because people don't.
Now, Piamangam, hey, Abahambe, hey, you don't know anything, hey, they are selling drugs. You are selling drugs. And again, guys, you see what I'm talking about? Your country, South Africa, can really come down within a night. If other countries choose to close your country, you are all in trouble. So know what you are doing when you go to those streets. Stop abusing people. Respect other people. You think the families of those people who are here in this country, when they see you beating them up, mistreating them, they are happy? You think they're going to be happy? No. Africa, let's learn to be one and be united. We have people with serious agendas in South Africa. There's a secret that I know, and if I share it with you, black people, you will be shocked. There is those who believe that they've got a land, they don't have a land. I have to tell you now.
There is no ways, guys. Are you trying to tell me that the patriotic South Africans who have been marching, claiming that they are busy getting jobs for South Africans, were lying to us? Are you trying to tell me it was all lies, it was just a show? Because what is this that we are seeing here? The unemployment rate in South Africa, instead of it decreasing because the marches have been helping and people have been getting jobs because foreigners have been going, the unemployment rate should be decreasing. But what is reported is that it has been increasing. It has increased. In the first quarter, it was whatever percentage. Now it's the second quarter. It has increased. Hibo, guys. So the match is really as a spanang. It was just a show, it was just gimmicks, it was just people wasting their time. There is no one who really got a job. Or are you trying to tell me if March and March and everyone who has been marching got jobs for people? Are you trying to tell me the jobs that you got for South Africans, they can't even be equal to the amount of jobs people are losing? Let's be honest with you. People are not losing jobs because of March and March. People are losing jobs because companies in South Africa are closing. People losing jobs comes in different ways. Some people are being retrenched. Some people, they're just being let go. Many companies are being liquidated. Many companies are losing business. Some of the companies, the excuse that they have is that because of online shopping, people no more go to regular stores and buy in the store. So they have to close shop. They have to cut the stuff. They have to cut that. Those are some of the reasons. So let's stop also blaming March and March and making it seem as if March and March is the reason why people are losing jobs. No, it's not March and March's fault. It's the South African economy's fault. There's a lot of things that are happening. Investors are pulling out of South Africa in terms of businesses. They are not investing with their businesses anymore in South Africa because there is not much going on. They don't make enough money from the current shops that are going on, that are happening. So it seems as if the patriots, when they were telling us that they are busy getting people's jobs, in Spa they employed 14,000, they in a shop. It seems as if maybe baskambela manga, maybe a manga, maybe it's not the truth, maybe nababazi with the baschelani. They are just telling us anything because there is no ways. The unemployment rate keep on increasing. Mara, we hear that foreigners are taking jobs. So the foreigners that are going, so that the foreigners that have been leaving the country, that means they left a job for some South African. So where is the South African to close the gap in these unemployment statistics that we keep on seeing? These statistics, they never go down. They always go up. And we thought maybe some of us maybe were tripping by being so negative, like they say, against March and March and the patriots. But it seems as if it was not negativity. It was just us being genuinely asking genuine questions like, are you sure you are getting people jobs? They were saying we're negative when you're asking that. And at some point we thought, Yasin, maybe we are being negative. Let's just leave March and March to do their thing. Yasin, we are being negative. Can't you know we're being genuine by asking such questions? Are you guys sure you are getting people jobs? Now, the statistic we fair to say unemployment is proving to us that we were not hateful. We were just so concerned and asking genuine concerning questions. Are you sure that you are getting people jobs? Because the stats will come and you'll be shocked. What is this? Statistics are telling us that there is more people unemployed now in the second quarter than they were in the first quarter of 2026. Maybe much and much got people jobs. Maybe in the third quarter, the unemployment statistic will decrease. Let's wait for the third quarter. Maybe the third quarter will show us something different. Maybe this is because the 30th of June happened too late. So the foreigners were still in the country while they were conducting this study. So maybe let's wait for the third quarter. When is it going to be? October. Okay, let's wait for somewhere around October. The stat will come out. Maybe we'll see that South Africans have been getting jobs because foreigners have left. I don't know, because these are some of the things that we've been telling you, that in South Africa, the reason why there's no jobs is not because of foreigners. It's because the companies are closing down. You never wanted to listen. They report TFG is closing down, Fortune is closing down, Amasport Scene, they're closing down. Not because of foreigners, because of online shopping, and because many people don't have enough money to buy in those stores, because so not many people are buying there. So by default, those jobs are gonna shut down. They're gonna close down because azenzi mali, they're gonna be liquidated. Hey, we're getting people jobs. Much and Much has employed more people. By the end of the year, we'll have employed 1 million people. What do you think employing people is, my faith? Guys, South Africa, shushu. And as long as you're busy running around, busy blaming foreigners for a bigger crisis that is happening, you are missing the point. You are the one missing the point. You think us you are missing the point by calling you out that Peginta is wrong. You are the one missing the point. Podcast will take over politics. Podcast will employ people. Goopy. Do you know? But it is what it is, guys. Danko.
South Africa unemployment rate has increased by 37.7%, even as foreigners have left South Africa. Now people are questioning, like, is March on March, are they really a lie? Is Operation Dudula, are they really a lie? What is actually going on? Because right now, foreigners have left South Africa, like majority of the foreigners that allegedly South Africa claims to steal their jobs. So right now, what is not happening? Why has unemployment rate increased? So speculation on social media is that South Africans are lazy, that these odd jobs that foreigners were doing in their country, that they cannot do it. Is it really that, or are employers not really ready to pay South Africa these tiny wages, the pinchomic things they were paying to foreigners? Is that what's really happening? Because you can imagine, for example, in Nigeria, you pay people 20,000. That is less than 10 rounds to do cleanup for you. But in the UK, you cannot try it. In other countries, maybe. But in the UK, or some jobs, you see them paying £5 per hour, but their citizens, they cannot pay. So maybe that's what's actually happening in South Africa. And South African citizens are saying, go to hell with your jobs. We cannot be paid chicken change. Is that what is really happening? Guys, please, the purpose of this video is just for educational purpose. So please let me know what you think on the comment section. And my South African friends, please, what is happening in South Africa? I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.